that narcissist loves to keep you begging for their attention, okay? Hear me out. Actually, it's story time. Okay, so we all know how the narcissist loves to ruin birthdays and holidays and special occasions. Well, on my birthday, the narcissist decided to tell everyone else happy birthday except for me. And let me tell you, we met on my birthday the minute I was literally turning 35, okay? It felt like a fairy tale, like our eyes met across the room and everything else just kind of went black, which is what they do. That is how you're attracted to each other, the narcissist and the empath. It's like just a connection from another realm, okay? Because they're evil. That's how they suck you in to their demonic energy. But the whole thing felt like a fairy tale. I was turning 35 at 12:25 a.m. and that's the minute we met. I was like, okay, this has to be it, I just knew this had to be the one finally. Not to mention he was all the things, tall, handsome, attractive, appeared to be wealthy, but they use other people's money is what they do. But anyways, a couple years later on my birthday, this was the last birthday I'd spend with him. I would leave a couple months later. But he decides to tell everyone and their brother and sister and son and uncle and aunt happy birthday except for me. Even on Facebook, birthdays that were days ago, he was telling people happy birthday. And then me, I'm sitting here, okay, trying not to make a big deal of it, but also it's like they're obviously blatantly doing that. Looking back now, it's clear as day. But when you're in the middle of the fog of it, you can't see clearly. And you're trying not to throw a fit, especially after all the gaslighting they've done to you to make you think you're already crazy and already always overreacting. So finally, by the end of the day, he finally makes the post after I mentioned it enough times at this point. You're hurting my feeling. What are you doing? It's becoming obvious that this is blatant, right? But he finally makes the post and it gets 400 likes and whatever, because that's what other people saw. They just saw, oh, a man that cares about his woman, right? Because that's attractive to people. That quality in a man is very attractive when a man, shows love and adoration for his wife. That's a very noble, highly attractive quality in a man. But that's the thing with these covert narcissists. Everyone else sees something different. They didn't know behind the scenes that he was sitting there being awful to me all day and that I was basically having to beg for his attention. And that's exactly what they do. And we've come full circle. They love to make you beg for their attention. I know it sounds crazy once you're out of it, or if you've never been through it, it's like, how did I let myself get in this position? But this is what they do. That's why they love bomb you, to get you hooked and addicted to the cycle of highs and lows, okay? They're master manipulators. They've been doing it their whole lives. There's nothing wrong with you. It was not your fault, especially if you never experienced it before. You didn't know any better. And that is exactly why I created my course, Breaking the Trauma Bond. If you are in the middle of a trauma bond, my course is for you. My course is for the broken and the brokenhearted, okay? I know, because I was there and I've been through it and I came out the other side, and you can too. If you don't know where to start with my cord cutting meditation. That's one of the first things I did, and it helped me cut the energetic cord to that narcissist, because everything is energy. If you need help or extra support, just reach out, send me a DM. All right, I will get back to you. If you feel like sharing, leave me a comment. Let me know one of your stories of how the narcissist ruined the day. If you found this helpful, give it a like. If you're not already, go ahead and follow. I promise you really will come out so much better and so much stronger on the other side. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.